Right? You see? But there has to be a level of accountability, and so there cannot continue to be a power struggle in the family. Because there's a power struggle, and that's what usually happens. There's a power struggle. Man want to be in charge. Everybody want to be in charge. Yeah. Well, if you want to be in charge, then start answering to the boss. Amen. Before you start bossing somebody else. Amen. Being in charge don't mean bossing somebody else. It means, can you follow orders first? That's right. Because we all are accountable to the king. That's right. So I got to make sure, first of all, before I tell somebody else what to do, I can do it and am committed to doing it. And if I am and I can, then so shall it be. You see? You're back in Ephesians chapter 5. Amen. Start at verse 22. Wives, submit to your own husbands. What?
As to the Lord.
Okay, see, y'all dropping off again.
As to the Lord.
That's okay. Wives, submit to your own husband. What?
As to the Lord.
You see? You see? So again, let's be real clear. The Bible's not teaching us submit to your husband because he is my Lord. You see? So we know the Bible says, well, be like Sarah. And we'll look good into some of this on Wednesday night in 1 Peter. Be like Sarah. If you're daughters of Sarah, and you should be, if you're women believers, you should be daughters of Sarah, and she loved Abraham and respected him to the degree that she called him master. But we're not talking about master and slave. We're talking about an honor that says, I'm willing to follow. Yeah. You see? So you submit to your husband, wives submit to your husband as unto the Lord. So remember, your submission to your husband is in submission to the will of God. Yeah. It is about the obedience of God's expectation for you. Here's what God says you ought to do. So it does not matter if you think your husband is worth you following. Yeah. The question is, do you think Jesus is worth you following? That's right. You see? Let us all be accountable to him first. Let us stop trying to defend why we do or don't do based on what the person who's next to us does or does not do. Let us all be accountable to our own maker, because on the day of judgment, that is exactly what we're going to do. We're going to be accountable to God for our own individual self. And I cannot tell God I screwed up because my wife screwed up, or I did this because she didn't do that, or that's not going to work.